Ladies and gentlemen, Theo, we're on. Sit up straight, damn you.
Oh, we are?
Welcome back to another episode of the Pondcast.
Well, you took so long to start it, so I didn't know. You might want to give us a countdown next time.
Never. Spontaneity.
That was what we did last time, didn't we?
No.
Or no?
Theo's just like, do the intro. It's like, hi guys, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. God, I just dig that motion blur. Sarcasm!
You have the blurriest of motions. I can't.
He's actually the Flash in disguise.
I am Adobe Flash.
I just got that.
So do you not work well with iPhones then?
I don't have an iPhone.
So you don't work with them, obviously. That's why you don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah, enough nerd jokes.
Questions and answers.
Well, everybody on this
Are we gonna go
podcast,
further that we have?
everybody on the podcast is nerds, and everybody watching us, I assume, would be a nerd. So of course people would get them, right?
Stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're ahead, yeah. Oh, what were you saying, Faith?
Wait, I'm ahead.
So we're going in the questions in the order that I have them here, right?
Is that the same order as on the notepad?
I don't know. Yeah, just follow what I have in your notes.
Okay.
What I have in your notes? What? How does that even make sense?
You know, the first one should be the first question asked, and then the last one is the last question asked.
What?
No way! Like,
I didn't know
dude!
like that.
Like, seriously, like, that is the greatest organizing method ever! It's so simplistic! Ow. Actually, that didn't hurt, because this hat is amazing. It just doesn't absorb shock too well. Okay, first question from Shadow Blaze.
Can we introduce the people here?
Everybody knows who you got. Look up.
Yeah, look at our names. Just
I see a roof.
yeah.
They do it on the TGS podcast, and there's names below them.
Yeah. Okay. The guy with the green hat is yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, yeah.
I made this YouTube channel. Who would have known? Because I like rocks and video games, and they are completely not related.
Yeah. I'm just some random person that they have.
She's some
Frogger
person.
likes to disagree.
She's some person. Oh yeah, right. She's some person that I knew from ages ago who draws stuff, and that is some random guy she knew on the internet. We make videos together along with two other people.
Like four. We wish.
Two other people who have also invented a cloning machine.
Shadow Blaze.
Anyway.
Shadow Blaze 1457889. What MMOs do you all often play?
Jumping right into the Q&A, are we?
Yeah.
I
pretty
just said
much.
let's do Q&A since that's the first thing we did last time and it seemed to work.
Okay. Well, you didn't do any transition or anything.
Let me look at my desktop honestly, because I before the whole YouTube thing, my hobby was I was an MMO free to play MMO tester / critic / wannabe.
Oh, we're actually doing questions now.
So
Yeah.
I would go through and download every single one that I found, and if it was good, I'd get my friends in on it. If it sucked, I'd spread the word and say, no, this game very bad, You don't play game. So while I look at my desktop, Faith, say what MMOs you play the most.
Actually, I haven't been playing any recently, except maybe Guild Wars. I mean, Hall of Monuments and all. Otherwise, I haven't really been playing any MMOs at all. I think the only one that I played before Guild Wars was Rusty Hearts. That's it.
Well,
That's
technically, MMOs, that's anything massively multiplayer online, so technically you do play League of Legends.
Yeah, I do play League of Legends. Okay, I guess you're right. So I guess what I was thinking of was MMORPGs, which is retarded. Why did I think that? So let's see. Oh, great. Now the list expanded. Thank you very much, you jerk.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's my job. It's my job.
Let's see. League of Legends, Guild Wars. I played Rusty Hearts for a while and I stopped. It wasn't Dungeon Defenders, I guess. I don't know if that counts, but it's lobby based, so I don't really know if that actually counts or not.
I don't know if that really does count because
I play it often on multiplayer on ranked, so you might find me floating around there.
it's sold as it has a single player though. It's not like you have to be on online to play it. It has.
You don't have to interact with people on MMOs.
Yeah, and it has. Doesn't it have a LAN version too, like a LAN option?
Yeah, it does have a LAN option.
That just it has a multiplayer, not that. You are really holding a bottle opener thingy-majig, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a corkscrew.
I need something to hold.
I can hold my mouse.
Well, there's this. My art case. There's
Okay, I have a giant shelf. So
all my stuffed animals are over there, and yes, I do have them because it's the manliest thing ever. I'll hold.
But
this.
anyway, yeah, I don't know. I have a bottle opener because, yeah.
Continue.
It's a bottle opener corkscrew because my mom drinks a lot of wine in the house.
Oh, really? Have you been drinking a little? Here, blame. That's for you. I'm not breaking it though. This costs money. We don't have money. Okay, MMOs, games, right?
Which is why we're doing YouTube. I mean, what?
Theo.
Theo, MMOs, go.
I guess I've been playing League, Guild Wars 2, Spiral Knights. Used to play WoW.
We haven't been playing Guild Wars 2 lately, but we're all in the beta weekend event for next week.
Next week, so
we will be seeing anybody who has pre-purchased Guild Wars 2 in game.
Oh, Emery Isle or Emery Island. Is it Isle or Emery Bay?
Emery Bay. It's
server.
It's EHMRY Bay.
Probably a week before the beta, or not a week before, but a few days before the beta. Excuse me. I'll put up a video.
Excuse me while I choke myself.
I'll put up a notice. Hey, it's the latest fashion. I'll put up a video.
What, choking yourself?
Oh god, that is kind of painful. I'll put up a notice saying, for anyone who doesn't actually watch the podcast, like, hey, we play on this server,
If they're not watching the Pondcast, they aren't a true fan.
Because it's like with Terra, like in the unboxing video, I said, well, we play on this server, but the Guild Wars 2, there's a lot of community stuff that we could do just in the beta. So anyway, Is that it, Theo?
Yeah, and then I played WoW for a year.
That's past stuff, though.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Like, what are you currently playing?
Well, I just said it.
Okay.
So we're done with that question.
Yeah, like I said, strangely enough, we don't actually play a lot of, like, MMOs. The only real one we actually play is, like, League.
Any good MMO that I like, I try not to delete it from my computer. So, technically, all the old MMOs I used to play, I still technically do, occasionally. On that note, I'm gonna list off a whole lot of games. Mabinogi, Dota 2, Team Fortress 2 would be an MMO, technically.
Really?
You have to play it with multiple people, and it's online. Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, Allods Online, Grand Chase, Tribes Ascend, Shadow Era. Well, no, that's an online 2-player game, though. Champions Online, League of Legends, Cosmic Break, Eden Eternal, Spiral Knights, Heroes of New Earth, and that's it for all that I have installed on my computer at the moment. If it's free and it's good, just like tell me to play it and I'll play it, because I play all of them.
What is really sad is I probably played half of those.
Yeah, Eventually, me and Faith actually met on Mabinogi. But then she stopped playing it, and then her account got hacked, and she said, "Screw it, I'm not going to deal with this," and then she quit.
Yeah.
And everyone cried. And then the game fell to hackers. And then we all quit.
Yeah.
Except I still
And
play.
now we're all playing other games.
Yeah, League is kind of like our main game, I guess, our main MMO. Except I like Dota 2, honestly. And I might play some Han with BTC. But MOBAs are our focus at the moment.
Really?
Did you just hit me? Did you just
Anyway.
hit me, young man?
We have.
It's a 1-year difference, like I said before.
And I abuse
I
every
guess I
minute
still
of
am
it.
younger with you.
Oh,
right?
wait, what? What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
Okay, next
What
question.
did he say?
Half
He
of the
said something about
show, half of the show is going to be just questions because there's so many of these. Okay, Shadow Scythe Mang, the manga. Oh, I see what you did there. Shadow Scythe manga, but the THE looks like the manga. What do you attach to your computers? Mics, webcam, screens, computers, and other details.
Mice.
Mics.
Keyboard.
do we
Take
need
two.
to? Yeah. Do we need to go into specifics because that's a lot of gear that we have. On our
Okay,
computer.
just me and Faith have condenser mics, which are really expensive, that we managed to get somehow miraculously. What the hell? You just unplugged your microphone. What the hell?
That was smart.
Are we gonna have to go to a break?
No, that's okay. We'll reconnect it, but we pretty much have it. So we have condenser microphones, which mine you can't see on screen. Oh, it's magic. It's not here in this space anymore.
Hold on, rating. This is gonna be a thing now. Theo, if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, I'm missing an R. Shit.
I didn't break the mic. It has like a little extra attachment.
Shameful display. Theo.
It has like an extra attachment. So like yeah, so I didn't break it.
Okay, what do we have? I have a crappy webcam. I don't know about these guys. I don't have an HD webcam. It's just Logitech. I have Logitech everything. Actually, no, I take that back. I just switched over. I have a... Hold on. Anyone who watches the Twitter will have seen pictures of these, but isn't that beautiful? Isn't she beautiful?
The Lycos and the...
Oh shit, now I have to readjust my webcam. Hold on. Okay,
And you say I have a shameful display.
okay, so microphones, really anything out of the ordinary? What was the question again? Screens? I mean, I have a 1920 by 1080p HD monitor.
I have a 17-inch Acer monitor that's a 1440 by 900. Also for weird gear,
Oh god.
That is a Wacom large Intel 4.
Your
And-
tablet's that big?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, tablets! Yeah, people don't know what a tablet is.
Yeah, here's the pen relative to its size. That is how big it is.
I have one. Hold on. I'm getting the pen.
And I probably shouldn't have done that because my webcam is like perched precariously on top of my monitor.
So, anyone who doesn't know what this
You
is,
won't get it.
anyone who knows what this is,
Well, Theo's gone.
he's gonna go get like an iPad or something dumb.
Okay.
Anyone who doesn't know what these are, it's for like digital art. When a mouse isn't enough, you can actually just draw on this and it acts as your mouse. And it's got like pressure sensitivity and crap on it. So it's like...
Here's my tablet.
I knew he was gonna do something stupid. I just overestimated him, is all.
Wow.
I said you were gonna get like an iPad or a tablet computer thingy.
Okay then.
No! No!
What did you do? What did you do? Oh my gosh, you're terrible.
What computers do we have? I have a Gateway... Oh, was it just what we plug in or the actual... Oh, computer details, yeah. I have a Gateway... Where is the product number? Shit. I have a gateway. That's all
Are you
need to know.
happy now?
The amount of electronics this family has ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, and mine is like a really crappy, like, custom built box from ages ago. So I really need to update the parts in it.
Really, the only notable part I think we have between us is the new card I just bought, which is, if you guys watched the update video, it's like a Radeon HD 6790 or whatever. That's about it. We have junker stock computers, and we miraculously still make videos. It's incredible.
Yeah. So if you think you need a great computer to make videos, no.
No.
I have a webcam on the laptop, which is how I do this.
Oh no,
And I
no,
have a
no.
monitor
Really? When you're
held
making
up by books. Books. Are only
That's
on-
right, your monitor's held up by books.
Really, the only thing to make videos, this is digressing a little bit, but we should probably touch on this. Really, all you need is good audio. So you have to be like us to where you can shut your whole family up. Have a good microphone. Skype
Or just
excused, because Skype distorts audio. And a decent computer that can play Minecraft. Oh, and you have to be funny, or amusing, or entertaining.
Why are you
the
here?
fun.
Yeah.
I'm offended, young man. I'm so offended.
Good.
That was a fail black voice. I should have been like, shit for despair. But that's reusing a joke, so I just like nailed my own coffin. Crap.
You
Oh,
You
okay.
suck, Theo. You're horrible.
You reached out and nailed your arm in,
I had
and
a
shut
hammer
the
around here
coffin,
somewhere.
and you nailed your arm in the process.
Okay.
Did you just hit yourself?
That was the nail in the coffin.
Wow.
You old coffin. See, I'm gonna be buried in this. They're just gonna like stretch it around my whole body, and then they're gonna sew it shut, and then put some nails in it to make sure I'm dead.
That's not like coffin. That's a body bag.
You can take some shellac and kind of like harden the beanie so it's like
No.
solid.
No, just no.
That is why I'm here, Theo.
So I can nail you in your coffin.
Can we kind of skip this one and get back to it, because I think
Yes,
the
yeah.
question after it is pertaining to this sort of.
Okay.
Skip this one and get back to it?
Marithu, who is the guy I met on Alpha versus Beta in the chat lobby. All of you guys are awesome. That was fun talking to you. And his YouTube name is The Alchemist Project. What games are you guys looking forward to playing / doing / let's playing on in the future?
We don't give out free advertising like that.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. We shamelessly promote BTC because we have
We
to.
shamelessly promote everyone we know.
Well,
Even
BTC. Shit.
Well, BTC. Oh, right. Anyway. where was I?
No.
Okay, what
French
games are you looking? Okay, forward to coming out or just playing? Just okay, doing videos of. I'll take that as.
Looking forward to just doing stuff with, I think.
Wind Waker.
If you actually can get a decent TV tuner. Yeah. Okay. Faith has to redo. I've played Wind Waker 1,000 times over, and my screen just froze. There we go. I've done it 1,000 times over. Faith's only played half of it. So what we might do
Not
is
even half of it. I only got like to the point. Like it seems like a halfway point is like a quarter of it.
make
The
it
entire game, if you try to 100% it.
make it to where Faith plays it, and then me with a little like in the bottom right be like Navi webcam, spazzing out at all of her mistakes and trying to guide her through the game.
Well, you're just as annoying as Navi, so it's a perfect fit.
Good job.
Except Navi doesn't have this. Okay. So, Wind Waker,
Tales of Symphonia is also another one I
With
was actually kind of looking forward to.
Froggy on.
that's old
Yes.
games though. But really, as far as new games, I haven't played the original Darksiders, but I think Darksiders 2, like maybe if I could do Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2, that'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
As far as a TV tuner goes, I'm thinking of buying Black Ops 2. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I won't hold it against you. I mean,
Don't
you played
shoot.
Halo, so.
I hate all of modern age shooters, but it's sci-fi. They're actually making it interesting for once.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's still not a modern age shooter then. You said you hate all modern age shooters, but it's sci-fi, so it's not a modern age
It's
shooter.
in like
then.
2026, isn't it? When is it set? It's like
Yeah, it's like 2020 something.
That's futuristic. Anything like 10 years in the future is technically futuristic.
Weird.
Oh god, we have a whole ton of stuff. The thing is, we have a whole ton of stuff we want to do. We don't know how to go about it. Because, like, are you going to use the faces, and it's going to take years to edit just to upload? Or are you just going to do stock footage with, like, an intro banner and then get it out really fast? So, there's a lot of things we want to do.
Yeah, it really depends on the planning. So, and half of it more how like I need to get a grip on words right now.
She didn't
You
sleep.
were wrong, Sean. It's in 2025.
1 year off. Just like you. You were born a year late, Theo.
But it's early in the planning. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
If it's planned well and it's executed well, we'll get it out really fast. If not, then you're gonna hear us complaining about it, I guess.
One
Or I
notable
guess they are.
thing in the recent future, I'm gonna try to buy it. It's really cheap. Is Celestial Mechanica? Is it Celestia or Celestial Mechanica? It's a really really cool, like, cartoony platformer with cute little
Which I
robot
approve of.
kind of thing. Yeah, Faith
Mega
loves it.
Man.
It's like Mega Man-ish, but
I also wanted to do Fortune Summoners, but since I have it,
which is made by Corporal Frugal, was it? Who made Reciteer?
it's not the same company that made Reciteer,
It's the publisher.
but the publisher and the translator.
Still, it's publishers try to, like, collect games and development teams that are similar and have similar themes. So it is a little bit similar, right? Like, kind of a same vibe, or no? Or am I just...
Yeah, it
I'm
has a very
talking-
similar vibe.
Okay, I thought I was talking out of my ass there for a minute. Sorry.
So, never mind. I was trying to insult you, but nothing good came.
So
Thank
yeah,
you,
are you
Internet.
excited for anything that we're gonna be doing at all?
Right?
Like games that
Detail.
does not
Anything
involve unboxing anything.
Games,
We're
plenty
gonna-
games.
Aren't we going to do Dungeon Defenders?
Yes.
That is wow.
Oh,
You're gonna have fun with that, aren't you?
I completely
See?
forgot
Yeah.
to say that Magic is completely effed over. We can't play it, so we might be doing Dungeon Defenders while we wait for Paradox to get their act together and let us play the game without glitching out.
Right now, Dungeon
find our
Defenders
own
is
fix
on
for the
indefinite
game.
hold.
I don't know.
Not Dungeon Defenders, Magicka.
Hmm.
We'll let you know when we figure out stuff and we've recorded more.
Yes, but right now I used up the entire stock of footage. We only did up to chapter 3.
Somebody got tired.
And then Theo deleted the file, but I have a copy.
I almost beat it, and then you're like, let's try it. I don't care that you've almost beat chapter 3 and are almost back up. Let's just keep playing.
Anyway, I think that's about it for future games. Let me reread.
Or,
Okay, are you looking
well,
forward to playing?
I only deleted it because our first idea was that the file got corrupted.
What other games are we looking forward to doing Let's Plays of?
Bastion.
That's a race. That's not a Let's
That's a
Play.
race.
No,
That's
what?
gonna be fun, actually, but then it's gonna be so confusing because there's gonna be a narrator.
I played, I think, the first quarter of the game today.
So let's just
Wow,
say
I'm better at it than I
let's
thought.
just say what Bastion Race is going to be, because probably this video is going to go right up when you guys are trying to beat each other tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Faith, would you like to explain how it's going to
doing it
go?
on Tuesday. We're recording it on Tuesday, so it should be up.
Pretty much we
Thursday
tried.
night, week,
yeah.
let's say. At
Pretty much-
earliest.
Don't talk about release dates. That's against the law. Go, Faith.
Yeah.
Races. Go. Explain.
I was gonna go and say about the terms of the race, where we're going to go and play. I was gonna go play the game and play through it as fast as we can. But okay, for each of the weapon challenges, we have to do them at least once.
I thought you were going to explain what a race is.
I
You're
know,
getting
I'm
right
gonna
into
go
the
and do
rules.
that. Oh, you want me to explain what a race is? But like I said, we basically we go up against each other at the same time, and we try to see who can beat the game first. And this is determined, and who finishes first is determined by how complete your game is by the time you get to the finish. So for our terms, we have to go and complete all the weapon challenges at least once.
How about you have to get at least third prize?
Yeah, you have to at least get third prize. That means you have to complete them at least once.
But then don't you have the opportunity to do better than the other person in the weapon challenges if you can do it fast enough?
Yeah.
So
No, I thought it
technically-
was just who gets to the end first.
Yeah, I thought you were just gonna like try to barrel through the game as fast as possible.
Sort of, but I wanted to go and make sure that people see the weapon challenges at least, if they haven't seen them. So, we both have to do the weapon challenges at least once. Doesn't matter when in the game, so you can do them way late or really early. Second, there are extra levels that you can play in the game, but they're optional. AKA, this is the cooking pot, the smoking pipe, and the library books if you have them. But I don't think you have a finished game, so we're not going to do books.
When I played it this morning, it said New Game Plus.
Yeah.
So I might be able to. We'll just see. If I don't, then I'll just beat it in like a couple hours.
Yeah. But anyway, as those are introduced, like when the items actually show up in the bastion, we have to play them. You can't skip them. So when the smoking pipe first shows up, you have to play through the level. When the cooking pot shows up, you have to play the level.
Done.
So
Good.
that's pretty much it. After that, you just run through the entire game as fast as you can. And make sure. And there's also one thing: you have to have your subtitles on.
One thing that I seem to think of is that you might want to actually do the weapon challenges at the very end, so you just worry about the story, and at the very end you just clear them all out.
No, I think we should do the weapon challenges
Okay, I know.
because you can get weapon upgrades, which then can
Make the
kind of
game
play
easy. Okay.
in your strategy.
Okay. Next question. Sticks Wow asks, question for Faith. Do you have your own recording studio or something? Do you just use your mic setup for gaming?
This is why I wanted to go and skip the last question and get to this one because it pertained to the equipment thing. So he's probably talking about this, which is that.
Not the soda, the shiny thing that's all...
Not
No.
the orange
Go
cream
back,
soda.
go back. It was pixelated. Go back. They didn't see it. Go back slowly. There you go. Oh, yeah, look at her. Not Faith, the microphone. It's far more interesting and appealing.
Anyway,
It's basically one of these. We have similar condenser microphones, but they're different brands. Except she has a shock mount on her, to where when you smack into it, so you probably just heard that, like a ping or something, or a movement. You don't hear that when you move the microphone around.
Yep.
Yep.
But to
That's her bedroom.
Yeah, it's just a same condenser microphone. It's a cardioid, so it means that it picks up sound on only one side. But to answer your second question, do you use the mic set? Do I use my mic set for only gaming? No, not only gaming. I used to do voice work, but most of the projects that I was casted in were canceled, so that sucked. I also used to do covers of songs, but I don't know if you'll be able to find any good recordings of me singing anymore on the internet after my old YouTube account got banned.
And then I found her.
Yeah.
You have like the most dissatisfied, sad face on right now. Oh god, I am so horrible. Anyway, that's about that. It's not a recording studio, it's her bedroom. Just like this is my bedroom, kind of.
Yeah.
I
If
share it with Shane,
if I were to go and get if we were to go and get, soundproof foam and stuff to put on the walls, that'd be great. Other than that, nope.
So, next question. Eric Dragon 08. Hi, Eric. You're probably gonna like scream at me in Skype when you hear this. Because I'm telling you to, from the future. What's your guide? Oh god, grammar. What's all of your, there I changed it. What's all of your opinions on RTS versus FPS, on different play styles, development approaches, and how would a hybrid of the two types of games types of games help or hurt a game. Dude, slow down when you write sentences, please. You're not me. You don't scramble all your letters together.
Wait, we aren't playing Scrabble?
Yeah.
There was an RTS versus FPS video game, MMO.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like aliens versus humans. It was like something, not something force. It was basically humans played in FPS mode and like went around trying to destroy all the bases, and then in the same game the alien player was like RTS mode trying to spawn out monsters to kill the FPS players. And the big catering or the big marketing gimmick was, you know, FPS players versus RTS players, who is better? It sucked.
Yeah, needless to say.
It was not done right. It was very
Yeah.
weird. I like the idea. Let me reread this. The different play styles, it's like... It depends on the RTS game, because technically in FPS, you're
game,
technically micromanaging, just like in League. You're still, okay, I have to look up, down, left, okay, I have to go behind here, I have to manage my ammunition, that kind of thing. So technically, it's kind of like a MOBA, to where it's micromanaging one thing, instead of like StarCraft, to where you're macromanaging every little detail of 10 different bases. So they're kind of similar.
But then if you could have a squad-based shooter, that could also be more like the StarCraft thing, where you're controlling so many different guys. Maybe.
Yeah, and about the whole hybrid thing, though, it really depends on the execution. If you want to make a hybrid of it, go ahead, but you have to make sure that it's executed properly, or else nobody's going to stick to your game.
It's going to either go really well or completely die. There's like almost no middle ground with a hybrid, which kind of...
Because the versus game that I just mentioned, I liked the idea. It's just the game graphics and the way it worked sucked. I like that idea to where it's FPS, and then you have... It's kind of like the whole Dungeon Master... What's that game that's coming out? Dungeon Land, to where it's the Dungeon Master versus, you know, the players. It's kind of a similar thing. It's like an army versus the FPS players. But a game that didn't do it well, it was one of the FPS games to where you could have a commander. I only heard about it, I didn't play it. You could have a commander that it played out like an RTS role, to where the commander could like upgrade buildings and like order you around. But it's like, if you have an inexperienced player, or that didn't really work, because you're ordering people around. It's kind of like League, to where you have to have a, like, I'm not making any sense. Theo,
it could be frustrating with the commander, because if people don't follow your orders, it's like an RTS where the units don't give a shit about what you say.
That's what I was trying to say.
Pretty much it.
Now, if you could control supportive units and direct your allies, that's a cool idea. But I just think the versus idea is better, because it's just one team of people, one team of people. It's not like you're directing. You're actually able to do something. You can't take away that control, you know.
Yeah, I don't like the commanders, because if I played it, I would be more interested in the RTS portion of it than the FPS. And just having one person and one commander, and then like 20 FPS players, I would go in it wanting to do the RTS part, not the FPS part.
Yeah, and
I think the
thing is that
definitely makes it so both groups of players can get what they want. Being able to queue up as an FPS player or an RTS player, I think that would work really well.
I like the idea of maybe having it to where you're actually both. To where like you're micromanaging all of like an army RTS StarCraft style, and then you can say, okay, I want to play as this unit. To where you can actually go in FPS style and actually play as that unit until they die. And you can like come in and out to where, you know, you're managing your base and you're trying to play out as a unit.
Didn't they have a historical war game like that? I remember there was.
Probably.
Yeah, there was one like that where you have this RTS style layout, but you can go in and play in as one of the units and start shooting stuff down yourself.
See,
in a regiment or a battalion.
It's been done before. It's just been done really badly, so no one wants to touch on the genre.
And I
Yeah.
think the zooming in and out, I think RTS, instead of zooming in on any unit you want, they might want to do something similar to Warcraft 3, where the unit you zoom in on is always a hero unit,
Or oh yeah, maybe.
maybe.
Oh,
But
I
then
might
they'd have to
try
have
I
like
think
an.
that would work better than just zooming into some random unit, which if the other player doesn't happen to be zoomed in at that point also, it could easily turn a battle in your favor.
It doesn't
Where
matter though.
hero unit you more know where...
To them, it just looks like a unit with a really, really good AI, and that would be the bonus.
Yeah.
Is you're taking control of the unit, and it's no AI controlling; it's actually you. So it's not like okay, attack here. It's okay, I can sneak around here and go. I don't know. Maybe just an
Well,
idea.
sneaking around, you could do that with intense micro also though.
But what if you don't like to do intense micros? See, that's where the options come into play.
yeah. Theo, your RTS nerd's showing. Yeah,
Well, you're
this
not gonna do a massive sneak attack with one unit in a game.
I want to find the name of that game because I want to direct everyone towards it. It's probably shut down. No, not YouTube. Google. Google. Damn it.
is Google.
Come on.
But I don't
Well, you
know.
could-
On the idea of the whole help or hurt a game, you have to also keep in mind that trying to add features into a game costs money, and you could either, make a portion of a game too strong, like you could make the FPS portion too strong or the RTS portion
Faith,
too
you're,
strong.
you're really pixelated. Just to let you know.
I don't really
Everybody looks fine to me.
I don't really care. But, what was I? Oh, great, you made me lose my train of thought, dork.
Except Sean, there's something wrong with Sean. Oh, that's just his normal self.
Oh, low blow.
But anyway, let me see. You have to go and make sure that you don't beef up a portion of the game too much, or you spread yourself out too thin and try to please everyone but please no one. You have to be very delicate and very open-minded on how you handle situations, especially if your game starts to flop. Or if the game starts to flop.
What if it flips?
Battlestorm Field of Honor. I have it right here.
Oh.
FPS versus RTS game. That is what it's called. I am not sure if it's actually still running. Battlestorm.
No, I want honor, not honor.
I don't think it's around anymore. I
Wow,
can't
that
find the
sucks.
site. The graphics were just really bad, and the FPS mode was like, if you went under a tower, you were dead. It just instantly shot you from all the way across the map. But if it's still out there somewhere, give it a try, guys, just so you can see what I mean for the mechanics.
Did you say Battle Storm?
Battle Swarm Field of Honor.
Okay, because I looked at Battle Storm and all these Battle Swarms came up.
Okay.
Next question, or what?
I think we're good.
Okay, next question.
It looks like Battle Storm is now some weird game site. Okay, next question.
Dark Hunter 441995. Hello, Dark. Asks.
Hi, Dark.
This is something perhaps subjective, but I'd still like to hear your opinions. It goes something like this. In many games like League of Legends, Team Fortress 2, etc., we have seen a large amounts of items, or in League of Legends Champions, being added. Now do you think it may actually be bad? Sure, everyone loves having variety, but I think there has to be a point where you just lose control and have no idea what is new. What are your fellows' ideas? Well,
Pokemon has 600. People keep track of most of them. I'm sure League of Legends having about 100 champions is nothing compared to that.
it's different
Maybe
though.
97.
It's different though with Pokemon. It's every year another chunk is added, and then you memorize that chunk. Wait, the games he's talking about, it's constantly new content being added. To where if like
Yeah.
you go on vacation for 3 months, you come back and you say, "What the hell happened to my game?"
Exactly.
So
With Pokemon, you're
Oh,
you're
boy.
used to the old stuff. You go to the new stuff. Suddenly, there's like 150 more, and you're like, what the hell happened to this game? I don't know what any of this stuff will do right now.
But it's easy to get back into it because you just play the next game. It's like, oh, there's all this new stuff, and then you beat it, and it's like, oh, now I know the next set.
I don't know nearly as much about 5th gen, as nearly as much as I know about the first 4.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
what Dark is
But
saying.
I know every single League of Legends champion that has come out. Well, recently while I've been playing, I know what they can do.
Think of
Well, yeah,
TF2
of
then.
course.
Think you play TF2. Do you know every weapon in the game? Every weapon that's been released. Or made.
Most of them just by going through, looking at what the new items get added very rarely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, items being added, like champions and stuff being added on a frequent basis, I guess isn't hard to keep track of, but should they be changing the game through that means? I don't think so. Like, anyone who plays League of Legends knows the whole drama between should you be focusing on champions or should you be I can't talk, focusing on making new maps and new game modes.
And balancing the current roster you have.
They're trying to do all of it at the same time.
Yeah.
Money. That's new champions, new shiny skins.
Yeah, there's always money involved.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, of course. The thing is also you have to remember that that a lot of the development team and a lot of the art team doesn't have anything to do during the week. So basically, developing champions is their job. So you have that point you have to consider. This is their jobs and this is their lives. So making champions, even though you hate it and it makes the game imbalanced, that they can't do anything else.
And the thing is, we don't know if they're working on any other maps or anything, because the art team could seriously just be like doing out all these drafts for maps and just sending out ideas, like, and also doing champion remakes. Like Ash just got a recent one.
Yep.
Just complete model and artwork.
That was fun.
So they might be doing stuff that we don't know about. That you might say they're not making maps, but we don't know. They might be.
Wasn't the question though? Is it bad?
Now, here's the bad side about it, though. I'm gonna go and take this into a different direction. You remember that TF2 analogy that everybody was, kind of trying to go with?
No, but go on.
All right. Remember how Theo said that items in TF2 are very rarely added? This is because balancing becomes an issue after the items are being added.
It's just
Take this to the extreme and think about the original Guild Wars game.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Pokemon Guild Wars, we're uncapping all of the nerdiness, or all of the child nostalgia. Go on.
Yes. But in Guild Wars, when each expansion was released every 6 months, they added a new roster of skills with the new professions that were added in the expansion. This ended up giving them a total of 1,319 skills, just about. And they have to balance all of them.
Damn.
Good luck.
Ended up getting spread too thin, and half of those, and not even like 90% of those skills even worked correctly in the builds that they thought they would work with. The synergy between skills was terrible. That is really a terrible side effect where you can't balance it anymore because there's too much to go and fix.
Yeah.
But
it explains a lot what they've done with the skills in Guild Wars 2 then.
But in League, they have an entire balance team. They have an entire art team. They have an entire champion design team. They have an entire game mode design team. It's like, so they're constantly doing things behind the scene. It's not just that they're just releasing champions. They need to, because it's how their business model works. And you're right, they probably will release as many champions as there are Pokemon. Will the variety kill everyone? I don't think so, because, like me, it's like I can probably only think of a few champions I've been playing lately. Like, I don't even care about the other champions, because I just
it's all about preference, really. Yeah. Like, if you like a champion, it doesn't really matter. The only time it matters is when you're actually playing in competitive, and you're all like, oh, this person isn't balanced in yet, so, we have to go and make sure, we know what they're capable of before they get shot up or brought down. So, that's the only time you should care. Otherwise, don't care. Just don't complain, because it's their jobs to balance it after they're released in the live, because the results that they have in internal testing is very different from when they're in live. I actually saw this on, the Darius patch preview, right? And you know what everybody's hating on.
Darius part? Which one? I watched it. Just tell me which champion. Is it the Swain one? Because I know the Swain one was like, oh god.
Yeah, the match preview with Darius, Mr. Lots of attack damage.
Mr. Pentakill.
Mr. Pentakill.
His name is now changed. Darius, the Pentakiller.
Yep. so many people. I read the comments maybe just about 10 minutes after the patch preview had been released, and the entire comment section in the YouTube video were flooded with people yelling about them not being able to balance their champions when they're live.
Yep.
So, and then I saw a very interesting comment that got upvoted, which said, "Why don't you balance your champions before they're released?" This gets into the whole problem
because
with...
they wouldn't make as much money. There wouldn't be that 1 week of the champions godly and everyone wants to buy them.
Okay, then I have the more technical version of it where you can't balance it before the game is released because you don't have a wide enough test pool to make them balanced before they're released. Basically, the first week that a champion is released, or the first 2 to 3 weeks that they're released, is basically their testing period. That's when they will determine what changes they will have during the patches. So for Darius, they noticed that his numbers were way too high, and they have to bring them down immediately in the next patch. That's what you're doing.
That's kind of sad, though, because anyone can sign up for the public beta environment. Anyone can.
But does that mean that everybody in the public beta environment, actually responds and says, this champion has their numbers are too high, or anything like that? Do we do that? We're in public beta environment too.
They need
I mean,
to... I only play occasionally, but...
Yeah, I know me and Shane sometimes occasionally, submit and stuff like that, but not everybody does that.
They need to put more incentive for people to be responsive.
The game has to be balanced. Like TF2 and League of Legends and any competitive game with any kind of scenario like that is balanced on basically higher level play. If you can see like a streamer or somebody with like 2k elo starting to get pentakills over and over and over and over again with the same champion, you know something's wrong, and they have to be put down.
Yeah.
Whereas if let's say you got a champion and they're too weak and they have to be buffed up, that is actually exponentially harder to do because they don't know what numbers they need to make them the correct, sort of range they need. So, like, say, imagine if Lulu was way too weak during release. She ends up, one, giving a bad rep to all supports that will be released later on.
Oh, no, we can't have that. No.
Exactly. Two, they wouldn't know where to adjust her numbers to make her equal to every other support in the game. And three, if they overbuff her, then they have to go and put her down again, and then if they put her too low again, then it ends up being this really rickety, rocky coaster of just buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf.
Can I just say that we completely dived into League of Legends topics, and can we please move on to the next question?
But every game that has a competitive scene is like that, even StarCraft and TF2. So I'm just saying.
Sean, to answer your question, no, we can't move on to the next question.
But anyway, yeah, you can go. Sorry.
Pretty Daite asks, how did you come up with your names? Like how Theo also goes by Bone Stealer and how Faith goes by Gamer F. Capuno. Also, this one is directed at Theo. Why cow?
So which one are we doing first?
Faith, your name text thingy is really, really big instead of being small. You know.
I know.
Okay, who should go first? I guess we'll go with Faith. Explain. Actually, not a lot of people see the Ruigo Pan screen name, and I'd like to know why you came up with that one also. So,
That's just a reference to my Mabinogi name, Rui.
I know, but why'd you come up with it? Anyway, you go first, then Theo can explain his screen names, and I'll explain mine. Go.
Oh. For the whole Ruigo Pan, if anybody knows me by that name, that's like my stage name. So if you go and search on Google, you could probably find some of my old voice stuff.
Challenge
if you
accepted.
search by that name. Oh shoot! Why did I do challenge accepted? Darn. Anyway, that is a reference to my old Mabinogi name, which was Rui. I managed to grab Rui, R-U-I, on the first try, but in any other subsequent game after that, usually they didn't allow 3 character names. So I tried to find a way to extend it, and then I found this word, Ruigo.
I actually was hitting on a girl on Mabinogi who was R-U-I-I. I found the other Rui, and I said, I have a friend whose name is Rui, and she's like, yeah, I tried to get that name. It's like, whoa, damn, this date isn't going so good. Bad brain, what are you thinking?
Wow, that is coincidence.
Cillian's love stories. No.
Wait, what?
No.
Wait, what?
We're not going
What?
there. Okay.
But anyway, that's pretty much how that came about. The whole pan thing was actually because of my best friend who's Chinese,
Mhm.
and she was all like, "Pan!" I'm like, "Okay, we'll go with it." Sure.
What
Just
about
randomly out of nowhere.
then Gamer F Capuno? Yeah, you don't have to answer. Okay, I guess you have to since you made
Well,
it public.
yeah, that one is actually really easy. Basically, F Capuno is pretty much how almost every workplace does their username format. When you go and sign up for, or not really sign up, but when you get your like email from them and all that, they usually do first initial last name. So mine would be F Capuno because my name is Faith Capuno. But
Just give the stalkers outright information. Why not?
what? I already mentioned that it was a reference to my real name.
Well, some people might have not gotten it.
There
Now
are
you
a
just
million
give
other
it to them.
Capunos out there, though.
Yeah,
So there's
that's-
probably 50 Faith Capunos. It just in wherever it is you live. I'm not gonna say it.
No, that was given last time too.
Oh yeah, San Diego or whatever. Okay, California, whatever.
San Diego's pretty huge though, so.
True.
But pretty much like F Capuno, I have that name on YouTube and I have it at other places. More like it's like but to me it's more like a professional name that I use. So if you have professional inquiries, you try to find me using that name rather than Gamer F Capuno because Gamer F Capuno is for gaming inquiries. Get it?
Would never have known. My mind just. My last
So that's
brain
pretty much
cell
it.
just
Your
blew.
mind already ran away a while ago.
Okay, then I think we're to Theo now, right? Is that about it? Maybe.
We get to know why you steal bones.
Yes. No, why you steal, like, you know, dipping them. You know how they chrome stuff? They dip it in the liquid metal and they charge the particles. That's what I think of. I need to make you like an ID to where it's just a bone that's like with a little ding, you know, and it's like steel colored. Bone Blinger. That should be your new screen name, Bone Blinger.
No.
No. No.
Explain Bone Stealer first, because I don't know how you came up with that one, and then we'll go with the whole cow thing later on. Go.
It's just when I was playing World of Warcraft, I was playing Undead Rogue, and first name was Silent Bone, I think.
He's not a talkative bone, guys. He's just a silent bone. Very, very, very specific thing to remember.
Which then I created on my friend's account, which I then forgot to delete when I was creating my account. So that worked out fine. So I'm like, okay, what's roguish and undead? So I'm like, Bone Stealer, because stealing stuff like a rogue. And then I proceeded to misspell it.
It wasn't taken. You
So then I
misspelled
just
it.
created this.
Whoa! It wasn't taken. You misspelled it. I just want to clarify that.
I misspelled it. I didn't try EA first. I misspelled it.
Go you, man. Go you. Okay, so say why cow. Go.
Yogscast. And maybe an asshole.
What?
Dog pond. It's
You're not.
it was the one where Simon's mooing the Tetris theme, so I proceed to get it stuck in my head. So then I go to school the next day. Me and my friends are just talking. I'm just constantly mooing songs like, "Stop it! It's pissing us off." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep doing it then." So then it became an inside joke with them, and I always forget which friends I've inside jokes with.
Uh-huh.
So then I just did it with another group of friends. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you about this. So it just kind of spread, and the nickname Cow from one of them just kind of spread.
Battle
so then
cow.
random, yeah.
Now your anthem is the I Am Cow song.
Which my friend found. Which I hate it when he sings it at school, but when I listen to it, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
It sounds like church music. It really does.
Holy
And
cow,
now-
it does!
And now we're reading from the Book of Cattle. 3275. Oh. I'm not being like
I
mean
am
to
cow,
religious.
hear
Me
me moo. I weigh twice as
much
much as you.
Okay. I'm not trying to be mean to religions. I'm not.
You're
I
right.
think we spent a good half an hour just on questions and answers.
Oh.
No, I think it's coming up on an hour.
I think that's about it.
better.
Oh, my names. Okay, I have way too many names in the past. I guess I'll just like, I'll leave that for
Just
another
do
day.
Cillian.
Why I went
and-
with Cillian was because
Let's just say that he changes his name when he's bored.
I do. This is the longest I've ever had a name. Aside from Zunash, which is just Sean mixed up with an X put in there. Go Kingdom Hearts 2.
Thumbs up if you, yeah, I was
Kingdom
like, thumbs
Hearts
up
2.
if you know the references.
That's why Zainash, Shane, ding. It all makes sense now.
Oh!
He didn't get it. Oh my god. That's
No,
sad.
I just got it right now. What?
Anyway,
I just... Wait, is it really?
why I went with
Oh my
Cillian
gosh.
was I was gonna go either with Cillian or Kieran. And it's because right when we were gonna do YouTube stuff, if you look back in some of the older videos, I was gonna go with Absolute Sherbert. Because I wanted something that sounded like Total Biscuit, like the whole two named weirdness going on there. But it just didn't work, so I was like, okay, what's a Celtic or Welsh name that's decent, that I like, that sounds like it would fit me? And I said, just screw it, this has to be it, because I changed my screen names too much. And I'm sorry, Blame, I know that's why you can never find me in chats. I apologize, boss man.
But he's not your boss.
I know,
Also,
I'm your
you have
boss.
to remember that Total Biscuit's name is a reference to something that's in a book.
It is, but it's the process from a book. It's the two separate times a child says a word or something. It's like once when it's two different ages or two different times in their life, and then you put the two names together and that makes their name. So I was like, hell, what sounds like Total? Oh, Absolute. What's an Americanized food? Oh, sherbet. It's the
Americanized biscuit.
It's a crappy
Okay.
it's a crappy Americanized way of saying sorbet. It's perfect. No, it's too wordy. Hell no. So I went with this.
Didn't even know Absolute Sorbet.
Absolute sorbet. That was the original idea, but that sounded way too
Okay.
French.
That works.
Okay, I think we're done with Q&As. I think.
Finally!
Oh my god. Actually, this works out well. I mean, it's going to be scary when we have so many questions that we have to do like Q&A shows and then the main show. That's going to be bad.
That's gonna be terrible.
I'm not giving you guys ideas, but that would be kind of awesome. On to subjects. Pardon my mouse being on the screen. Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Who went first last week?
I think I did.
Theo, go.
Yeah, because like I told Theo to go first, but
You
then
goofed
he
up
didn't
last
do it
time.
because he didn't have a topic.
You totally goofed up last time. Yeah. Okay.
It had something to do with graphics, but I forget what it was.
What?
I am dead serious. I
Is
forgot.
this going to be a recurring thing where you can totally always blow up your topic? Wow, great. But no, seriously, Sean, I think you actually should be.
First?
You should go.
Oh, because of the nature of the topic?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to make this into a separate video, so I pray to God everyone watches the podcast. But I like doing stuff with these guys. It makes me not a nervous wreck. So I wanted to talk about Project O.O.F, or as we like to call it, Project O.O.F. Best marketing tactic ever. Anyway. So people have been wondering what the hell this is, because there's a playlist on the site, and it has a bunch of different series in it. And I think even Faith doesn't know what it is, and like...
I didn't know what it is until it, like, I took time to actually write it down on a piece of paper.
Even some of like our forum goers who are like in the Skype group with us and stuff are like, what the hell is this? It's like, what are these series? We don't know what they are. O.O.F is on the net, which is all of the, online free-to-play games that we do reviews or first impressions of. Off the Shelf, which is games that are currently being sold that we do first impressions / opinions of. And then From the Archives is a series we haven't done yet, specifically because we don't have the TV tuner yet, which is old games that are in our gaming shelves that we want to show you guys. Why would we do this? No one gets what these videos are for. It's like, oh, this is good exposure for some new games, but why are you doing this? It's to show you guys, not only to make videos, but it's to show you guys what games we have, what games we like, and in the case of On the Net, games that you might be able to, join in and play with us on. I thought it was a good idea.
That's it actually really is a good idea.
It's not supposed to be a WTF is ripoff. It's not. It isn't. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be.
We have another question.
We have these games. Shut up, I'm talking. You do not deserve to talk.
You keep messing up your topic.
So my topic is kind of like an announcement / discussion thing. And I just wanted to know if the viewers, you guys, like the idea. Should we keep doing it? Or should we just say, screw it, only do videos for this game when you're going to do a series of it? Or something to that effect. Or should we keep making them to show you guys the game catalog we have to offer? This is the part where we discuss.
I enjoyed making them. Like I knew what all these these series were. I just didn't know what O.O.F meant.
O.O.F. That's got to be the logo. It's got to be O.O.F. Like like that old Navy symbol where it was like the Liberty sign, and then like that's a thing.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that meant. Like I knew what all of the series were about because I made some of those series. I made mostly Off the Shelf, which was just me. I bought games on Steam during sales, and I tried them out, and now you guys know that I like puzzle games and I like rhythm games. So.
We were gonna do so many of these things, but I said, wait, hold on. No one knows what the fuck we're doing here. We need to talk about it and address it. And tell people.
I bought an entire, half a library of games, and I wasn't able to record them, and now they're, not brand new anymore.
It doesn't matter. If they're being sold, okay, the whole categorizing what goes where is, Off the Shelf, if it's still being sold, if it's not like an archaic game you can't find anywhere except maybe Amazon for $50, $70, $80, Tales of Symphonia, I think is up to $100, Faith.
What?
Yeah. It's up there. That's gonna burn a hole right in my wallet. But I'll do it for you guys eventually. So, opinions. Theo, do you think it's a good idea? Should we keep doing it?
Yes.
We should. Okay, you guys like the format, but I want to know your opinions in the comments. Do you guys want us to keep doing this? Because I like the format.
I can ask them on Skype right now.
No. No.
No, I will kill you.
I'll
get the pipe. It's right there on the floor.
I wanted to try a question, so I just asked them on Skype for more questions.
Okay, what's next? Oh god. Okay. Why did I?
Does that mean I get to ask them as my topic?
No, this means you just you were on Reddit. You were on something. Tell us what it was. Go.
I was actually typing on Skype.
It's
You don't have a topic, do you?
Me?
I had some about graphics.
What about them?
They're shiny. That's. I'm thinking. The only thing I could come up with is something really stupid. If this is what my topic was, I must have been. Oh.
You did so well with finding Sony being incredibly greedy last time. Come on. Go.
I know. Go back to MMO Champion.
In the meantime, let's talk about what the hell that poster is behind you, because I know people are going to ask. What is that?
I have no idea.
Union?
I don't know!
Something Vins. Selections of Vere. Were Vere.
France. If 42 is the answer, what is the question?
No!
No.
We just answered one of Fernie's questions. No Skype. Bad.
Bad.
Don't make me ban you from the room.
Your questions are getting on.
Any day now, bud. You guys have no idea how hard it. Oh wow, Faith's texting. This is bad. We gotta pull it together.
I'm looking on the dictionary right now.
You guys have no idea how hard it is to make sure I do not remove this hat on camera. It itches like fuck. It's hard. It's like, no one can see my hair. It has to be a thing. It's like, but it itches. Keep researching, damn it. You're not allowed to laugh.
Yeah, and for me, I was looking on the dictionary because I wanted to make sure my question was actually a valid question. So.
Well, Sean, do you have blue eyes? I'm just.
Oh, damn it. They look black. Yeah, I have blue eyes.
Oh. Well, then if you take off your hat, somebody might think you're a Nazi. And there goes the hair color.
That's actually...
No, not a...
I'm part German.
Did you know the blonde hair, blue-eyed thing?
I'm part German, Theo.
I'm part Austrian.
What, so you want me to kill you? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Your argument is invalid.
You don't have blonde hair. You have, like... I don't know what.
I know, but you're Austrian, I'm German.
But I'm Austrian and you're German. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Austrian. Oh, I know, Diablo 3. Let's see if there's anything here.
Oh shit, no.
Oh no, not the
No.
whole thing with Diablo 3 again.
No, I don't.
Okay, fine. I'll go into the Guild Wars section.
More Guild Wars?
You know what? League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends is good. Just random
What is
random
your
Reddit.
favorite champion and why? There we go.
Huh?
Tall thing.
Say again, you
Favorite
cut out.
champion.
Favorite champion, Fizz, because he's the closest thing to a frog. We need a frog champion. Okay, Polywog Priest in Han, and then I'm sure there's a frog-related champion in Dota too. I can't think of the name of. They exist. We need a league rip-off. Okay, MOBAs rip each other off. Is how it works. They take an idea and make it their own. Riot, please, I'm begging you. Please. Theo, go. Favorite
He's
champion.
willing to bribe you with money. Just ask him about it.
I bribe you with tacos and internets.
My favorite champion?
And partially
Lulu.
clothed women.
Mine is probably Ziggs, just because I get to blow everything up. It's amazing.
Yeah, mine is Lulu. I get to turn things into kitties because of her wicked Lulu skin.
I remember first time I kept telling about how much fun Ziggs was. You're like, okay, that's fine. You're having fun with him. You play a game with me? Holy shit, you're carrying the team!
I know, that's pretty much what happened. I was like...
AP carry Lulu is really weird though. I've tried it. It is weird. I don't know how you do it.
I also tried AP carry Sona.
We should try to do like a full ranked team with just our favorite characters, but the only problem is I think they're all AP. I know, I'd assume Shane's... I have a feeling he'd say Swain, because, you know, Bird, Raven kind of thing, but I don't know what his favorite champion is. We'll have to get him
You
on
know,
here.
I would have immediately thought it was Shyvana.
Oh yeah, he does like dragons. I don't know if he likes her playstyle though. We'll get him on here next time and ask him how about that or something. We'll boot,
Maybe.
We'll boot Theo
You just
out.
made a...
We'll boot Theo. That pissed you off.
Well,
Here at Frog
God
Gaming,
damn it.
friendship is magic.
why would you kill your computer?
I think I have a... Hold on, one sec.
While he's not here, I'm gonna actually tell you that there was a machine gun scene in My Little Pony.
Shit. There.
Was that an airsoft gun?
Okay.
You're a horrible person, and you don't do the... Oh.
Never cock a gun that's already loaded.
Was that an airsoft gun?
Yes, I just broke this thing. I think. I don't want to shoot it in the house, but
Oh.
I take that back, I do want to shoot it in the house. Really, really badly.
No.
So yes. No. Guns are bad, kids. Guns are bad.
Unless they're BB guns. Then shoot your friends.
But remember, guns don't kill people.
Or shoot your coworkers.
Remember, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
No, bullets do.
This is true. The guns get it all wrong, or get all the bad press.
Or you can shoot down balloons.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Faith. What's your topic?
Why is there this dichotomy between casual gamers and the competitive gamers?
First of all, give me the definition of dichotomy, and second.
That is the definition. I was looking for the dictionary earlier. You
Oh, you mean the difference, or the separation of? Okay.
Yeah, something that's like the mutual, like they're mutually exclusive of each other. But it's like they're still playing games, but somehow they've made, like, a lot of people seem to have made them separate things. Like, there's a competitive scene for a lot of casual games.
Do you mean like
But
like pro?
Casually hardcore.
Like hardcore pro? Do you mean hardcore as in they just dedicate a lot of time, or like a streamer to where they get paid, or a competitive player to where they get paid to do it?
you know the mentality where, like, I'm a real gamer, I play FPS shooters type of thing.
If you play a video game, even if it is goddamn Farmville, you are a gamer.
No! No! Those are not games! Those are the scourge of the earth!
That is exactly why I said it. Correction. If you play a game that runs off of a client, not a web browser thing. I'm sorry, RuneScape fans, but if it runs off of a client, you are technically a gamer. Like hardcore, like if that just means if you play a lot of games, or play one game until you know everything about it, then you are pro or hardcore.
What if you play 2 games until you know everything about them?
Say that again.
Three. What if you play 2 games until you know everything about them? Or 3.
I can't hear you, Skype
Or
slurping.
4.
Damn it. No, okay, hold on. Oh, okay. On the spot editing, hold on. Hold on. There,
Wow.
there, I think. I'm back. I'm back. Your face is pixelated. There we go. Now I can see you. What was that question?
But what if you play 2 games until you know everything about them? Or 3?
In some people's eyes, you aren't pro, or you aren't a professional gamer, or you aren't hardcore, just because you don't. In some people's eyes, it's all opinions. It's all opinions.
Pretty much.
If you're a real gamer.
But I find it kind of really insane that, you know, that a lot of people that just say, you get out of my game because you do not play it the way I do.
It's opinions.
It's
like,
almost like the same thing with the whole Diablo 3 thing where, you know, Blizzard said that easy, they implemented an easy difficulty, but they said it wasn't the game.
the thing that sucks is, the only thing, you were talking about the divide, there is no divide. There's a whole bunch of different brackets of people and how much time they spend playing games. Like, even us, we're not, like, spend all of our time doing games. I don't even play video games. I know that's a shocker. I don't play a lot of video games. I don't have enough time. When I'm doing video games, I'm doing it for you guys, to entertain you guys, you know? So,
Yeah, I'm the one that plays video games all the time, but I'm supposed to be the responsible one with the job and everything.
so, yeah.
So, but I don't know. I find that, like, a lot of people who seem to be really up there with game journalism and all that seem to have very extreme views on the entire issue.
Really? Like what?
Wow. I don't know, because there was, I remember that there was a debate, actually. It was on TV. It was a debate discussion between 2 different game developers.
Was it G4?
On the subject. Huh?
Was it on G4?
I don't remember.
If it was, just stop talking now. Just stop talking now. Anyway, go on.
I don't remember
Or
where
Spike.
it was.
Wasn't G4. Spike is like the gaming channel, even though it isn't.
Oh gosh,
Go.
Spike. I don't watch TV. Okay. I don't
know.
watch TV. I just watch the videos on demands.
Go on.
So-
Go on.
But I listened to a lot of developers and such because, you know, I thought it'd be interesting, and they started talking about the topic of casual gaming, and they had very different views on the matter. Like, one of them said the same thing that you did, that, casual games, doesn't matter, casual games, different types of games, FPS, RTS, MMO, anything like that, doesn't matter, you're playing games, and, we want to just go and give you our creation. Whereas the other guy was all like, yeah, but then you have to go and categorize it and do all of this stuff and make sure that it spans, the competitive scene and all that, and make sure that it's good for, serious players. Is like, what about the other people? The majority of people is all like, so? It doesn't, I don't know. I forgot the entire debate, but I remember that happening, and it got into a really weird discussion.
If you have a balanced multiplayer of any game, it can technically be competitive. That's all I'm going to say. It's just a function of a game. It's like StarCraft 2 and League. It's like, oh, they're PvP games. So because it's a team versus a team, it can be a sport. It's like, it's a part of the game. You're just paying people. It's like, you could pay someone to do a Bastion race just because they're obsessed with Bastion. But no one's going to do that because it's not a team versus a team beating the crap out of each other or something like that.
Dude, they have literally record times for single player games like Ocarina of Time. They record play times of how fast they can play the game, and they compete with other people on this type of stuff.
There you go. Every game.
And I found it really weird. Why do people have the opinion that they have to divide the two different things? Because they're just games.
You don't, though. Like, okay, let's say there's that one site that you were talking about where they catalog them. Let's say a casual player who just barely played Ocarina of Time, like when they were little, bought it, went on that site. It's like, oh, there are people, doing this. Maybe I can, start, doing different playthroughs of it and trying to practice. That's the in-between, and then they say, oh my god, I can actually try to beat the highest score. They do it. They're now part of the hardcore gamers. In gaming, there's always level 1, and then there's cap.
Level 1 and there's cap.
I'm using a game analogy to talk about game niches, but there's an in-between. It's not just like, oh, there's this and this. It's like, well, you go on Han and people flame you for not knowing the game. It's like, well, everyone has to start somewhere. Where did you learn? Dota 2? Well, that's a completely different game, technically. Or Dota. Sorry, not Dota 2. And even Dota and Dota 2, yeah, they're a lot similar, but that was years ago. I don't think I was born yet. I don't think any of us were born yet.
When Dota came out?
No, wait, yeah, we were, but we were like, what, 6?
Yeah, 6. I was 6.
Yeah, me and Theo were like 6 and 7, so it's like, yeah, you want me to play Dota when I should have been watching Sesame Street?
When I was in my living room running around wearing a weird cape and trying to fly.
So
wait, what?
So
is there a video of this?
So those horrible sins of the past are why I suck at this game and shouldn't play it.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was just kind of weird.
I'm just saying that's not fair. It's like there are different degrees of experience.
And honestly, to be honest, like if you thought about it really hard, I would guess you could say that a lot of the origins of many hardcore gamers are, casual games. Like for me, it was Tetris, and I don't know if Duck Hunt is one, but. It was an arcade game. So.
And like what started me is in Mabinogi, it was just a casual thing. And then through my life, it's like I had more time. I was at home more, I'm not going to get into details unless people bug me about it. But then it's like, wait.
Bother.
It's like, wait, okay, now I'm going to stay up until 12 o'clock in the morning just to do this field boss. Or I'm going to grind to get this armor. Or it's like, I started somewhere. Where was I going with that? Damn it. Yeah, that's where I started. It was casual, and then there was the middle ground, and then I got really obsessed with video games after that. So Tetris, Mabinogi, Theo, what was it for you that got you really into games, like obsessively?
This is a difficult question, I guess.
Let us see this. Yes.
I think computer gaming, it was Roblox. Really?
Roblox? Isn't that...
That's recent. No, video gaming, period. Faith said Tetris.
Oh.
Dude, whoa.
God.
Slow down here.
So it'd be
Well-
like first console game or something like that.
Yeah, like with me, it's
What
like
happened with...
it's like we had
Yeah.
consoles. We had consoles, but I wasn't like obsessively playing them until the Mabinogi area. Then we were like playing a whole lot of Mabinogi and a whole bunch of console games.
I remember I was playing a lot of like computer games and a lot of console games and a lot of computer games again. So
Where was
I'm
that
trying to
moment
remember-
when it's like I am now gamer or whatever?
I think it would have to be World of Warcraft a couple of years ago. Because before, well, no. I'm trying to. I think
he can't remember
I think it was
that far
Roblox.
back.
it was Roblox where I'm just like, okay, yeah,
I would
Playing the
totally use the
plot.
Jeopardy theme right
Because-
now if it wasn't copyrighted. Do. We are back. My hard drive didn't die. Uvu decided to kick me off for no reason. Sean has been removed due to a SOPA claim. Yes. The ACTA police, not the FBI, the CIA.
act of police. Quit before you get more behind.
Theo, what was the game for you, real quick? Just World of Warcraft?
I think it would have to be Roblox.
I don't even know what Roblox is. Now
It's
I have
like-
to look it up.
It's like
It's like a
a
Lego.
cheesy Lego Minecraft online. Ugh.
Yeah,
Because the only thing before then, I'm just like, I just play it for fun. I'm not serious into it.
technically you just played it casually then. Just
When
like
did
the
you
rest of
first
us.
think? When did you
Yeah.
first think I want to make video games? There. Roblox.
Yeah, I think
Oh shit.
just because just how you can make your own levels in there. So I'm like, I have these ideas. I want to make this.
Sure. And then Notch made Minecraft, and your soul was saved. Thank you, oh blocky one.
I can't find it on Google. Not right now. My iPod won't load.
I think we're done. I think we're over an hour. So,
I think we're over an hour. You know, you just said we were at an hour and 20 minutes when we died. I think we might be over in an hour too.
they don't know that. Don't break the fourth wall.
I mean, you know, we just built that thing.
Yes, we just fixed it.
I broke this.
After I shot it with this.
He shot his computer. That's what got him out of it
Thank
all.
you guys
Wow.
for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. Oh, leave your comments about the topic. Are you making fun of me, you jackass? Comments about the topics or new topics and or questions below. We have a Twitter and Facebook. I think that's about it, yeah. Let's all mimic each other. Okay, what would Theo do? This is my Theo impression. Dude, I gotta check Reddit. No. Faith, give me your best me impersonation. Wait, I did Theo. Theo did... No, Theo has to do Faith, and Faith has to do me.
Ah!
We lost him.
This is the best name friend.
You better hurry up or I'm just gonna cut. I almost cut... Get your headset on, you dumbass. I almost
No!
cut... I literally said, if he doesn't come back in a second, I'm gonna cut the video there. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.